What's up, everybody? This is Serge with Stranded South Music. Today we're going to tackle the importance of your opening lines, your initial lyrics of your song. These are arguably the most important lyrics of your song, as they're the very first ones that the listener is interacting with, and they have the potential to either turn your listener off or hopefully pull your listener closer in with strong opening lines, words that interest the listener and show that there's something at stake and there's something that's going to come to a resolution, and thus creating a tension that the listener is going to want to stick around for 3.5 minutes to listen to see if we get to that answer. What should your opening lyrics be? Well, here's a few ideas. Start to create a setting. Tell us where we are, what year we're in. Are we in current day? And who the characters are in your story, in your song. Are you writing about a relationship? What exactly is Tina's problem? What exactly is Edward's problem he has to solve in this song, and go forward from there. Start to create a tension. The idea that something is at stake in this song, and there will be a resolution in the later parts of the song, and that's why the listener needs to stick around and care about what it is you're trying to express to them with this song.
500 feet to 1942. Ain't nothing like the sky when you're flying in the blue. Miles from God, devil at the boot. Just a man in green and a white parachute.
And now I'm going to get into a short point about, do your lyrics jive with your melody? Do you have an overall melodic frame permeating through your song? Do you have a solid melody? You might have great opening lyrics, but they're just not singable. They're just not coming out of your mouth in a pleasing way to the listener. And if that's the case, as it was with my early demos, I had to switch some things around, and inevitably I had to go with some lyrics that were not my first choice, and they're down here. The early demos, my opening line was, and my song was about my grandfather, who was a paratrooper in World War II. 500 feet to 1942, ain't nothing like the sky when you're flying in the blue.
500 feet to 1942. Ain't nothing like the sky when you're flying in the blue. Miles.
Now, it didn't really come off that well in some of those early demos, but here's what I ended up doing with different lyrics under the same idea. There's 1,000 feet to 1942. When I'm high in the sky, girl, all I see is you. A little different, but they make a big, substantial difference compared to the final product of my song.
There's 1,000 feet to 1942. When I'm high in the sky, girl, all I see is you. We're miles from God, devil at the boot. Just a man in green and his white parachute. Children.
And you shouldn't hesitate to spend as much time as possible to make sure your opening lines are lyrically and melodically pleasing and interesting to the listener. Do what you have to do, but never put out anything that you're not 100% sure is your very best musically that you have to offer.